Good morning and welcome to our chakra mini course for the solar plexus chakra, the third chakra, the home of personal strength, personal power, and ego. Ha! So the ego gets a bit of a bad rap in a lot of spiritual talks. I'm here to let you know that your ego is a really necessary part of your being. It's only when the ego is out of balance that it becomes a problem, right? But we often use the word ego to mean the negative version of it. We are using the term ego to represent actually more of that over aggressive, over bullying, over self indulgent, instead of what the ego actually is. The ego is our personal, unique identity. If we don't have enough ego, right, like if we're a little too humble, our humility doesn't serve us in that respect. If we don't have enough sense of individuality, we're actually not able to line up with our purpose. We're following other people's ideas. We're being too humble. We're like, no, I can't do that. That's not what I'm capable of. Or other people, we're only serving others all of the time. That doesn't serve us either. So we need this balance. I'm going to teach you today a tool that will help you line up with the higher version of your ego, right? The highest version of ego, so that you can actually line up with your personal power. And when you do that, you're boosting your self-confidence, you're boosting your self-esteem, you're firing up your personal power so that you can serve your highest and the highest of the world. So this pose is called superhero pose. It's actually been studied by scientists at Harvard University, and they've learned that if you hold this pose for just 3 minutes, it's guaranteed to improve your self-esteem, self-confidence, and help you face your day with a little bit more power. So I invite you to begin standing. Stand well, and this time take your feet out instead of forward. Take them out. Unlock the knees and bring your fists onto your hips. Now, I invite you to really rock your feet. So root the feet down as if they were heavy, not rock back and forth, but root your feet down like they were heavy on the ground. Let the torso be long and wide from hips to armpits, and breathe in to help the lengthening and widening. And now draw your legs towards each other without letting them move. Draw them towards each other and feel how that pumps up your own physical strength. It draws everything into the midline. And I invite you to draw in and up, as if you're pulling your personal power in and up towards the sky. Now, our final step is to take the front body more into the back body. Our front body represents the individual self. The back body represents the universal. Notice how if you first came into superhero pose, if you were a little more like what my tendency is, to send the front body forward. That's too much individual self, a little too much ego. We can help our ego be in balance by bringing front body into the back body. So to help yourself find that, I invite you to, again, rock your feet, lengthen the body, scissor legs towards each other, and now think of drawing your ribs back. Just for fun, play with sending the ribs forward, and then again, bring them back. Bring them back, almost like you're bowing in to your true, unique self. You might even notice the shoulders round forward just slightly. Draw the ribs back as you slightly find that little bowing in, but then pull that energy up, in and up. balancing front and back bodies, bringing the individual self a little more in line with your higher self, with the universal purpose of your ego. Now that creates a little bit of work in the belly to bring the ribs back. That's good. We want to fire this up. And with practice, this fiery action actually just feels like strength versus work. Take your eyesight now just a little higher. Breathe and hold here now. Hold for maybe 5 to 10 breaths, or set a timer for 3 minutes to really amp up the power of the third. Breathe, keep your gaze, your eyesight lifted up towards that higher sense. And continue to notice that balance of play of your front body and back body. If you're anything like me, the body will keep almost trying to come out of alignment. Keep bringing the front body in line with the back body. And tune into your true power. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. This pose is one that you can use to start your day, especially if you've got some challenges coming up in your day, to help you really line up with your own self-confidence to face those challenges. It's also a beautiful pose to do at the end of the day, to nurture your self-esteem. Maybe the day's been a little hard. Things didn't go quite as planned. This pose can help you realign with your true sense of self. Let's try just 3 more breaths here together. Breathing in, drawing ribs in as you breathe out. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Last time, breathing in and breathing out. Release the hands. Stand naturally. And pause to notice the after effects from your superhero pose. From this balancing of our solar plexus, the home of our personal power and healthy ego. For more experiential tools just like this, I invite you to join my Co-Create Your Life Through the Chakras, starting this weekend. Check out full details below. Thanks for tuning in and have a powerful day.